While Senator Smith fights for a new law, others say short-term rental companies have the power to make safety changes right now, regardless of legislation. Personal injury attorney Michael Haggard.
They should be treated just like other commercial enterprises that have pools.
Haggard has handled many drowning-related lawsuits over the years.
I'm sick and tired of representing families who've lost a child.
He says short-term rental companies should take more responsibility by requiring fences and rescue equipment, similar to commercial hotels.
Isn't that responsibility on the homeowner rather than Airbnb and other platforms like it?
I agree the host has obligations, but Airbnb does too. They're partners in this.
What do you say to people, though? I'm sure you get this, though, like, this guy's just suing a bunch of people and they took the risk. If you don't know how to swim, why are you getting a house with a pool and why are you getting in the pool? What do you say to those people?
We get those people sometimes. These safety measures in drowning have been tried and tested for 50 years. We know how to do better. It's just whether the short-term rental companies want to keep skirting by without doing it, or do they want to be considered more and be good neighbors like apartments are, like hotels are.
A Scripps News analysis of every child death report or summary published by Florida's Child Abuse Death Review Committee found 11 child drowning deaths at Florida hotel pools since 2021, compared to 43 at short-term rental homes. We asked short-term rental platforms about their role in preventing drownings. Vrbo declined to comment, but we know Vrbo's standards say hosts must ensure their properties meet all relevant building codes and safety requirements. Airbnb declined an on-camera interview, claimed drownings at short-term rentals are rare, and a spokesperson pointed us to a water safety campaign the company recently launched, aimed at helping guests and hosts communicate about water safety during the booking process.
I miss her all the time. Her hugs, her voice. Yeah, her voice, her looking for me every day, stuff like that. Sad.
Suheiri Carpio holds on to hope that talking about the loss of her daughter Leilani will raise awareness and bring change.
And Leilani's death was ruled an accidental drowning. Her family is now suing over her death, claiming the fence at the pool was defective, which the vacation rental host denied in court filings. The host claimed instead that Leilani was not adequately supervised. Airbnb, meanwhile, filed a motion to compel arbitration, or alternatively, a motion to dismiss, and argued the claims of wrongdoing were insufficient. The company claimed there is no factual support to suggest that Airbnb had a duty to inspect and investigate the house or warn Leilani's family of certain risks. Holly.
Wow. Lori Jane, you mentioned this drowning happened even though there was a pool fence at that vacation rental home. Did you find that in other cases you looked at?
Yeah, we did review several other cases in Florida where children drowned at a home where a mesh pool fence was left open or partially taken down. This is why drowning prevention advocates tell us that the ideal pool fence is one with a self-closing, self-latching gate, which is much more difficult to be left open. Holly.
You analyzed almost 5 years of drowning reports from the state of Florida alone. So what else did you learn from going through this mass amount of reports?
Well, we learned most drownings involving children in Florida are happening at residential pools based on state data. Usually it's the child's own home, but there also have been drownings at relatives' homes or acquaintances or friends' homes. Sometimes kids even wander into a neighbor's yard and fall into their pool. And that data also shows that kids drown most often when they weren't already out there swimming. They slipped into the pool unnoticed. And this is why experts talk about how important those fences and alarms and barriers are. And obviously supervision is key when living at, visiting, or vacationing at a home with a pool. Holly.
Scripps News senior national investigative correspondent Lori Jane Gliha live for us. Terrific reporting. Thank you for bringing that to us.